confession for you. I love the show hoarders. You know, there's an odd fascination with people who just collect stuff. You know, like cats or weird glass eyeballs or dolls. It's kind of fascinating, right? You know, but if you're like me on Mondays and Thursdays when the trash men come, I'm like running out in my PJs to make sure it gets out on time, and I'm so grateful. You know, everything's gone, all the things I don't need, all the rotten stuff, all the garbage gone. Beautiful, we have a fresh start. But you know what? What if the trash men never came? Or worse, what if we decided never to let go of things that don't serve us, thoughts in our head that are just of no use for our best selves? What would be in our way? So really, I know this from being in HR for 20 years, even the most successful executives are hoarding negative thoughts. There's that little inner critic that is speaking all the time, firing the neurons about all the thoughts of things that can go wrong and all the fears we have. Michael Singer wrote an excellent book, Untethered Soul. If you've never read it, it's amazing. But he actually said thoughts have zero relevance because they actually just make you feel better or worse about the past, present, or future, but they're not real. Riveting, right? So like I said, even the most successful of us have this inner critic and this inner voice. And I asked you guys in the crowd, you're all HR leaders, business leaders, CFOs, all successful people. And I took a poll of what's on your mind. So I'm gonna read you some of these. You are fighting a losing battle. You are overthinking. Peers think I'm showing off. Can I meet my own high expectations? I have a fear of failure. I need to make time for wants, not just needs. I should be able to do it all, shouldn't I? I'm not as savvy as I'd like to be in my job. What if my success is too good to be true? You don't have all the job qualifications for the promotion you want. I need a tummy tuck and liposuction. You have a bad boss. You should leave your husband. You aren't qualified for the promotion. Common one. Your spouse doesn't like you. People always take advantage because you have a good heart. What are they thinking about me? I'm the only woman in my leadership team. I have a fear of failure. How do I compare to my peers? My aggregate tax bill? I don't know what that means. But you know, my daughter always says things like, hey, what if nobody likes me at school? What if I'm weird? I said, if you had a thought that you were a unicorn, would you believe that too? Not to undermine your beliefs, but sometimes our thoughts are not true and we're just keeping clutter in our own heads. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind at the same time. So isn't it a simple choice? Yes, the neurons are firing. They're providing you with a plethora of what ifs and what should I do? But the bottom line is those negative thoughts are also killing you. They're bad for your blood pressure. They're bad for all kinds of health issues. They'll give you ulcers and all kinds of things. Thoughts are not real, so we give them way too much power in our life. So I'd like you to think about this here. Your mind is a temple. You should keep it beautiful and free. You have to train yourself to do this. This doesn't happen by accident. So if you think of it like your financial stuff at home, what if you monitored your thoughts like you did your bank account, where every negative thought is a down payment on your failure, but every positive thought is an investment on your future? Wouldn't it be a simple choice? I think so. So just like throwing out the trash gives you a clean home, once you do replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you will start having positive results. It's science. It's actually not just positive thinking. So I'd like for all of you guys to say, as I'm standing amongst trash here, because all of these are going to be discarded because they're garbage, I am worthy of what I desire. I want you to say that right now. I am worthy of what I desire, because you are. And if you don't think you are, this is my advice to that. That's your last ditch effort. You go for it, okay? Thank you.